play. MiniWarGaming Speed the Cooler Bat Rap.
Tau turn 5 begins. We've got basically the Tau. This is their last chance, unless the game does go on, for them to get in and blow up these last two objectives. The Pathfinders are still rushing across the bridge, trying to get there as fast as they can so they can blow up the objective on the right. And the Pathfinder moves over so he can get on the quad gun. The Battlesuit Commander, or rather the Pathfinders move through cover here. They're running up the side of the building here, getting ready to try and book over to the last objective on the corner. So they line up around here. The Battlesuit Commander moves on the building top, getting ready to shoot down at those Paladins from behind. These Fire Warriors are running through the streets, trying to get to the building on across the street. That is another objective. And so they all move up, hiding behind the wreckage of the dead Land Raider. The other Fire Warriors move up to where they were so they can shoot through the building at half range at the Paladins, hoping to just volley enough fire at them that will eventually wear them down. Because strength 5 guns, 24 shots, we've got a pretty decent chance. The Hammerhead continues to move forward. They just kind of shimmy around and make room for the Sky Ray, and the other Sky Ray moves up a bit just so it can get some more shots in. Pathfinders fire away at the flyer there. They actually get 2 hits, so we can reduce its cover save to next to nothing. And now the quad gun fires, hitting on 4s. It gets 4 hits. Now it just needs 5s. 1 5. No 5s. So that playing lives again. Now we fire the Sky Rays marker lights at the Terminators because it's shooting through the building there. Both Sky Rays fire. We get 3 marker lights right then and there. In hindsight, I should have just tried to pin him. I'm not sure why I tried killing him, but 2s to hit on those Fire Warriors. They only miss 4 times. Then they need 3s to wound, which they miss a whole bunch of times, so I only get about 10 wounds here, I'm pretty sure. More or less. In the end, it doesn't really matter because he's Drago, so he failed 2 of those saves, but he does then get Feel No Pain, which he makes 1 of those. So Drago takes 1 wound. He's down to 3. The other Fire Warriors, they get their ballistic skill increased by 1 as well. They're hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Whole bunch of shots. They only miss about 4 as well. And now they try and roll to wound. And they get a couple wounds, actually more than the first group got. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. These guys hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s did better. Drago fails 1 of the saves, and Feel No Pain makes it. Drago rolls another 3 because we wanted to make sure, because he does have a different stat line. So if he fails 1 of these, we're rolling by 3s because he has 3 wounds left. And he makes the next group of 3, and then Drago rolls for the next group, and he makes the next group of 3, and Drago rolls for the next group, and he makes, he failed 1, but he makes the Feel No Pain. So nothing happens. The Devilfish shoots the exploding barrel just to get a few extra hits, does do 2 wounds, and he makes his armor save, and then fails 1, but he gets Feel No Pain, so he's fine in the end. Battlesuit Commander shoots him in the back, does get 1 wound with his Melta, and he fails it, so he actually takes 1 wound if he fails his Feel No Pain, which he does. So 1 wound on 1 Paladin from all of that shooting. Fire a railgun at Drago, just 1 shot, but it misses again. For the 5th time this game, that railgun's missed. It shoots its burst cannons, it gets 1 wound, and he makes that save as well. And then I shoot my ion cannons. They're hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, and I get 5, but he makes all of those saves as well. So just nothing can hurt him. And at this point, I'm really getting nervous because unless the game ends, unless I can dodge him, then there's not a lot I can do. I hit with a whole bunch of shots, but once again, he makes every armor save. Then I shoot the plane with my turrets, and I do actually get a glance. So we did kill the plane. There was that. If he fails his save, which he of course did. So this crashes and does not hurt anybody. It goes off and hits a tank, but it's okay. So we did kill the Storm Raven. There is that. So he's down to just that Terminator squad. These guys just try and run. They're going to try and sneak by behind them, running for the last objective. And the Pathfinders on the far end running up to try and get the building inside there. And they move up there. The Battlesuit Commander jump, shoot, jump wasn't quite enough. He couldn't jump down the building, which was what I wanted him to do, so he just shimmies around up top. Grey Knights begin their turn 5. They've got their giant Paladin unit here that's pretty much unstoppable. I don't think there's anything in my army now that can really kill them. He moves up, getting ready to destroy my troop units, knowing that they're the ones that are going to destroy his objectives. Opts to just shoot at them right here. Or rather, he just charged them. I shoot at him because I get my stand and shoot. I actually did a surprising number of wounds here. I got 5. And without Drago up front, I figured, okay, now's my chance. But it didn't matter because he's still a Terminator and saved everyone. We realized afterwards that there would be a difference between charging through difficult terrain, but he has grenades anyway, and so he really was going at initiative, which is better than mine. And Drago charges, he makes his charge as well, and they all stand and shoot trying to kill him right here, because that would be great. That would be great if we could kill him. So we get 6 wounds. We do 4 of those wounds, and he rolls to do his armor saves. Here we go. And he failed 1. This is it, and he doesn't have feel no pain. So we actually did a wounded Drago, put him down to 2. That was great. So now he charges in, basically going to kill them all. They're all going to die, but hopefully I can kill him, do a few more wounds. He attacks here. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, mastercrafted so he can reroll one of those. Hits with 3 of those, then wounding on 2s. 3 wounds, 3 Fire Warriors. That's that. Fire Warriors all charge in a hopeless attempt to try and stop Drago in the doorway there. They actually get 2 wounds on him, and he rolls to do his saves and makes them both. So they then run because he can't chase them because he's wearing Terminator armor. You still can't overrun. So they run away that far across the building. He then pursues 4 inches, planning on blowing up that turret. The other Fire Warriors, they get attacked by the Terminators there, and I think 5 or 6 of them. He really whiffs that roll, so he only kills 4 of them, but then they attack back. They get 4 hits, they get 1 wound, and he saves it, so they have to run as well. Oh no, the Hammers then get to attack, and they kill another 2 more Fire Warriors right up front. And then the Pathfinders, they run 4 inches because they failed their leadership and head directly towards the tanks on the bridge. And at this point, he does try and pursue as well, only moving about 2 inches there, and he just kind of moves around to the terrain because he doesn't want to be stuck. Let's see if the game ends, and it does. So here we are, the end of turn 5. It was a Grey Knight victory due to me unable to capture all of the objectives, and that's that. So stay tuned for the post-game report, Vault members. You can see here that my guys were just rushing, trying to get to those objectives, but not quite enough. So stay tuned for the post-game report, and happy wargaming.